Well, hello, everybody. Great to see you here and fantastic to see all of the defamation shamrocks as always. I hope you're all doing really, really well out there. Good to see you out there, Blue Bear. I hope you're doing really well, my friend. And look forward to catching up with you again in the future. Dib Dib, good to see you. And Lolly77. Anne's opinion says, I need an Irish demon in my life. Well, you got me right here. And I hope you are doing really well out there. Shay, too, thank you so much, has gifted 5 Irish Demon memberships. Let me see who's got it so far. Let me see. Sally Skellington has got one. Who else? Spellbinder, Pegs, and Colin, definitely not Cromwell. You're back in business, my friend. And I think there was one other person as well, but I can't see who the other individual was. Dib's been a member for 1 month, says thank you. Have an amazing day, everybody. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day too. So last summer, doing really great today, doing really, really great. Good to see you, Jane Doe out there, says hello, handsome. Thank you so much indeed for your always very kind words. Ed Dafford, good to see you. He says hello, all my fellow leg sweepers. All right, Abby Pollen, good to see you too. Anyway, so basically Glenn Cerio is back, right? And it seems like he's kind of easing himself back into it. I've got a feeling that it is going to be a case that he's going to get back to his old ways again. But this video that I saw the other day, and I bring it up now, and it kind of it raised a question for me, and I want to get you guys' opinion on this one. Now, I'm not sure if there was, any hard facts about this. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not sure if there was any hard facts about this whole thing from any of you guys out there, but we'll see how it goes. Hank's Corner is gifted 1 Irish Demon membership. Thank you so very much indeed. I really appreciate that. Now, Alan asks a great question. Any word on Cholito's demonstration stream today? So I've been busy all day working on the car, so I haven't really been able to keep up with much. Where I was in my my friend's garage where we were doing up the car, there's absolutely no phone signal and there's no Wi-Fi. So I have been 0 dark 30 there for most of the day. Right, let me see. I'm trying to see if anybody is going to know what's going on with this scenario. So basically what we've seen, actually, you know what? I'm going to just bring up his channel here in a side window. Reason being is I want to have a look at his most recent kind of few videos and see how it goes. So there was the American Airlines Karen manager gets shut down quickly. That was the first one he's done in, believe it or not, a year, guys. It's been over a year since the whole thing with Officer Ball and all that kind of stuff. Then he had that one, the car wreck of the century, which was a fairly minor car wreck in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, nothing major. Then the video that we're going to cover today, which is Police Officer Yusuf doing off-duty assignment for nightclub. So we're going to have a look at that one. And then there's another one called Two Guys Having a Bad Day, and it's just two dudes arguing on the street. So now, a few people have commented that the reason that he was filming firefighters and paramedics and stuff is that a lot of people believe that maybe it was the case that he had some kind of a rule for his bail or for his probation or whatever it is that he's on that would suggest that he can't film cops or that he can't have interactions with cops other than what is absolutely necessary. Now it seems with this video that I'm about to show you that isn't the case, or at least that if that is the case, that he's going against the rules of whatever probation. So a few people did mention that he was on probation and that is, one of the rules potentially. But if anybody knows anything about that I don't, then please do let me know. When it comes to the whole thing with Chili's thing today, I don't know what's happening with that. I've been kind of trying to keep an eye on it. But not a lot has really come out on that. So we're going to wait and see what happens. Let me see here now. Delete Laws Clips 2 says he should have rules about how much he's allowed to eat. I suppose he would have had that in prison or in jail or whatever. What's this? Wolfie Girl says, oh my God, Chili posted a video where he's dressed as a cop and the other person tells him shit that Chili says to the cop and he's like, oh, okay, and walks off. I've got to have a look at this. I mean, come on, man. Let's have a look here. So on Delete Lols, let's have a look Purple Dragon, thank you so much for all those lovely looking defamation shamrocks. So I'm guessing is it his most recent one? No, it's not. Well, Charlie Bears looks to be in good condition, so that's a very good thing. Let's see what else. So when was this one where he dressed up as a cop? Anybody? I don't see it there. Maybe it's an old one. It's a video on how to revoke consent. Yes, I did see that come up, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. So I will download that right now and we'll watch that as well. If you guys want to see it, we'll have a look at that. I didn't see anything on his channel about any live streams. Does anybody have any information on that? There's a lot of kind of very interesting questions that have arisen, and I've gotten a lot of messages from people about it, about what we spoke about last night, which was the whole thing with the FBI. So I haven't heard any new stuff about that, so I'm kind of waiting to see if anything does come of any of that. I don't know. So we just got to wait and see. So I'm just downloading Chili's video on that right now. Let's see how we go. All right, so what I'm going to do real quick, I'm actually going to start off with this video from Glenn. Now, I've only watched bits and pieces of it, but it just raises that interesting question about whether or not it is part of his bail or his bond, which dictates that he can or can't speak to police officers, or at least speak to police officers, you know, in a manner that doesn't have anything to do with their duty directly with him. So let's have a look at this video and see what happens.
Good, how you doing? I don't need no help.
Any help? You don't need any help, and you do.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You want to dance, or you want to get out on top of your car and dance? Yeah, sure, why not? You're free to do whatever you want.
Thank you so much, Hank's Corner. Been a member for 11 months as IDA. And Chili called Skeptic and Irish Demon.
You don't
Daddy,
want to play on your phone no more?
No, do you want to keep playing on yours?
Yeah.
Chili called Skeptic and Irish Demon. Daddy's been a member for 4 months. Says waiting for the day a cop tases Chili or Glenn. It's pretty much inevitable. I think it's only a matter of time. But you know, as much as I don't like that kind of violence necessarily, I think it'd be kind of funny. I'm just, you know, like, just being real, it'd be morbid curiosity, I think, would be how I would describe that. Kimmy Dawn says, hell feckin' yeah, that gorgeous, sexy, I'm guessing that's Irish beard is back on our screen again today. Thank you so much indeed. Aniceto Maldonado says he's going to be muted. How'd that work out for you, bud? I love you, buddy. You've been here with this channel since day one, man. It's so great to see you pop up in the side chat. Desert Chill for $4.99 says next he'll be videoing school crosswalk guards. I think it's going to be a case where, like, the members of any kind of authority that he's allowed to speak of will just get lower and lower and lower until eventually it's just hall monitors or something like that. Then we have I think that's Janus for $2 says heavy Glenda breathing. He sounds like a really shit Darth Vader. Purple Dragon for $5 says, for the fixing up a Black Beauty BMW, thank you so much. With all my love and support and hopes that all is well for you and your wonderful family. Thank you so much indeed. The Black Beauty is on the up and up. The prognosis is really, really good. We spent most of oh, Jesus. So we spent most of the day working on the Black Beauty today. The Black Beauty is my BMW, for those of you who don't know. And yeah, she is alive and kind of kicking. We went to change the steering rack basically today, or to do some work on the steering rack today. Pulled the whole steering rack out, forgot to set up the steering wheel in the direction that I wanted it to be. Basically, it would turn all the way to the right and barely any bit to the left. So essentially, I did it wrong. I put it on backwards and slightly upside down. So that definitely was not what was intended. Colin, definitely not. Cromwell has gifted one Irish Demon membership. He's paying it forward. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. So yeah, the Black Beauty's doing really well, but I kind of messed it up today. And for any of you who've ever worked on a car before and have been under the steering wheel, trying to work on something in the footwell of a car like that, it is not fun. I did not know I could bend that way. In fact, I couldn't bend that way. It took me quite a while to unbend from that way afterwards. And my whole body hurts. Everything hurts from the hair down because I just, like, basically I was sat at home chilling. My buddy's like, let's go fix your car. I was like, yeah, cool. Let's do that later. He's like, nope, we're going to do it now because I don't have time any other time than now. So I had to go and just jump headfirst into it and get it done. And I did get it done, but I got it done wrong, which did not bode very well for me. So I have to actually do it all over again tomorrow. We did need another little part. So at least there is that. At least I learned how not to do it. So I suppose it wasn't a total loss. Why am I hearing myself back? Where the feck is that coming from? Why am I hearing myself back? That was a bit of Irish demon inception there. Blue Bear says Luna. Great to see Luna back. It's pronounced Zenus. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Zenus for $5 says it's pronounced Zenus, but I appreciate the effort. Lol. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much indeed, my friend. Really appreciate that. So anyway, that was actually something else altogether. That was actually my other computer. We have Amber O'Grady in the house. I've heard the name. She sounds familiar to me. The plot hole says, turn off your stream, Irish Demon Tech School. Bite me, Johnny O. Again. We should put the car in dry dock. Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry, I said car. What I meant is automobile. My land ship is what I actually meant. Vlad and Paler, good to see you, says $200, Luna, 200. Anyway, so let's get back to this video and see what it's all about. All right.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I love playing on my phone.
Very true, Terry.
Is that because you're a regular human?
A what?
Is that because you're just a regular guy?
I think everyone plays on their phone, right?
You said it. Yeah.
Right. Except when they're at work, they
You don't play on your phone at work?
no. A lot of people are responsible.
Because he doesn't work.
What do you do at work?
I do a lot of things.
No, you don't.
Don't really want to get into that.
It's because you don't work. Don't lie. Like, if you don't work, you don't work. That's fine. Loads of people can't work for different reasons. But you don't work. So don't lie. Or maybe you do. Maybe you have to have a job because you're bail or something.
Right. How do you like your job?
I love my job.
Do you?
Yep, best decision I ever made.
Okay. What were you doing before that?
First job.
First job, wow. Right out the box, huh? Cool. So are you like valet or what? Parking authority?
Do I look like a valet?
Well, you might be working for the nightclub on the side. I know cops do that. I know they let you guys do that.
What is with the stare, though?
Is it your first time being on camera?
Oh, goodness, no.
Oh, no? Okay.
I like you every day.
Really? And where,
I just got a horrible thought. I'm sorry, as you guys know, I'm a proper ADD over here. But I couldn't help myself when he's like, is this your first time on camera? All I could picture, and I apologize in advance, and if you don't want to throw up in your own mouth, cover your ears right now. I just thought of a way that Glenn could potentially make money. Are you ready? This is your last chance to block your ears. Glenn doing OnlyFans. That's a horrifying thought right there. That is a horrifying thought right there. Oh, let me know in the side chat. How much would you pay to see that? I would pay not to see it, actually, frankly. Shed Tech, great to see you, buddy. Says, would just fuck off be a legal and valid answer from that cop. It would be for me. I'm sorry. I know. I warned you. I warned you to block your ears, but no. I know. It's hard not to. Chippendales. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, guys. Look, this is the way my brain works. It's like, you ever been on camera before? And I was like, my brain is just like, boop, 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 boop. Glenn, OnlyFans, cameras. Blech. Oh, God, yes. I would definitely pay him. Please keep your clothes on. Or what you could consider as clothes. Yeah, ladies' tights and not ladies' tights, to be fair, ladies' yoga pants, which may as well have been ladies' tights at the time. Let's just be real. Hank's Corner for $5. Good to see you, buddy. Says, I see ID mecking is at the same level as ID teching. Bite me as well. Oh my god, I'm not that bad. How many of you can change a steering rack on a 5 Series BMW? I'm waiting. Well, to be fair, I can't either. I can. I just can't put it back in the correct way around. But I know now. So tomorrow when I go back to do it wrong again, inevitably, I'll learn for a second time. Chester Scene says BMW is hard to work on. It is. They're awkward, but they're so worth it if you look after it. They're absolutely worth it. Truth Social says still playing off the week A Blinky. Come on, man. I can't help it if I blink a lot. I do blink a lot. I had massive eye surgery on this eye, and since then it's always been a little bit ropey because I got a little thing in here called a bleb. Google it. It's a lot to explain. So when I blink, it makes me want to blink again because my brain still thinks there's something in my eye. As for praying off the week, I think that's the word that you were grasping in the dark for there. If you've ever seen anything from Glenn Cerio, you will see exactly why I cover what he talks about, because he is disgusting in the way he treats people. So no, this is not praying off the week. Anyway, so let's have a look at this video.
What do they normally say?
Most of them aren't as nice as you, honestly.
Really?
A lot of them like to cuss at me.
It's one long blink.
A lot of hostility, right? Yeah. The way I see it is, if you haven't wronged me, then why should I be disrespectful to you, you know?
Exactly. That's
but
fair
some
enough.
have wronged me, but you're not one of them.
That's fair enough.
Right. So how do you like working for the Minnesota Police Department?
Minneapolis?
Yeah.
I love it.
Sandy D, thank you so much for
I always
gifting
thought
5
your
Irish
uniforms
Demon
are kinda
memberships.
outdated.
Really appreciate that.
I would have to agree with you there. I've been trying to get a new uniform for 2 years.
Bonjour,
Oh, like,
love a Canuck.
They're not just giving them out like usually when there's a whole new uniform design, they just give them out, right?
Well, we haven't had a new uniform design for long before I got here.
Right. I thought that was weird. Like, you guys seem well overdue for a new design. Like every police force has, like, you know, military style tactical gear now.
Well, I wouldn't say it's military style. I'd say it's practical. You have to be able to do a lot more than cops back in the 60s and the 70s.
Some of it's kind of overboard though, right?
It depends on which definition overboard is or what you're specifically talking about.
So yeah, that he does raise an interesting question. I've had some pretty spicy debates with PhD Tony and others about this kind of stuff over the years, about the perceived militarization of police and whether or not it's necessary and all that. And now is not the time, or this is not necessarily the forum right now to kind of discuss that stuff. But that's a very reasonable thing for him to ask this cop, right? Rather than what he usually does, which is just straight up abuse people. Sorry, I thought I was going to burp there. Just straight up abuse people. That's what he usually does. But in this scenario, it just seems like he's being somewhat reasonable. I wonder, though, is there a reason for this? Is it because he's changed? He's turned over a new leaf? I sincerely doubt that. Is it a case that it's something in his probation or whatever the case may be? I think Welch said, oh, okay. So there's a video here that Welch sent me. Glenn Cerio probation docs in this vid. Okay. You know what I'll do? I'll download that and I'll be able to bring that up here in just a minute once that's downloaded. And yeah, we can have a look at it and see what the situation is. Hellfire says, Minnesota, I thought he was on probation and restricted to Washington. I don't know. Just that's the real truth about it. I just simply do not know. So yeah, we'll find out here in a minute from Teleklein's video. So let's push on and see where we go, and then I'll bring up the other video in the meantime and see how it works out.
I mean, police departments are being trained for like marine stuff, and you know, they're trying to be like their own SWAT teams now.
Well, we do have SWAT teams, yes.
Right, but it's like your whole, every police agency combined, right? Well, like,
We're all separate.
what?
We're all separate.
Well, where I'm from, they combine. Like, the counties will combine.
Interesting. Snow White says, I believe this is an old, I assume you mean old video. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on his videos here. And I'm going to see if I can find it. That would be a very interesting point because we have seen him reuse videos in the past. So I wonder, would that go more to the idea that he's not allowed to speak to police unless it's an emergency or whatever the case may be? If anybody can point me in the direction of that, I'd really appreciate it. I'm just scrolling through his channel here. Now, I know he's had a lot of stuff removed in the past and he takes things down and stuff like that. So we'll see what we can find. Let me just scroll down here. I don't see anything, in the last year or so. But if anybody knows for sure that it is an old video, then by all means, it might actually help the whole case. Okay, so Telecline says he's visited this state before. So would you be able to tell us, is it the case that this is a new video or that it's an old video? I don't see, from what I'm looking at here, I don't see an old video that matches that straight away. So I'm not really 100% sure. If anybody does know, then that would be fantastic. In the meantime, let me grab this super chat. Teresa Poodle for £2 says he can't reach it because his belly's in the way. I think that even if he had a flat belly, he probably still couldn't reach it because it's a really small pee-pee. Chili's Pet Gerbil, aka Blow Up Doll, says I made it. IDA, thank you so much indeed. I'm so glad to have you here. Right, so anybody know what's the story here? Tella seems to think it's new. So let's see. All right. Okay, cool. So Tella, would you mind if I bring up your video over here and we'll have a look at these documents? Because I haven't actually seen them before. So we'll check that out. WDWL TV says, how does Glenn get out of his Toyota Echo? For those of you in the UK or Ireland, that's a Toyota Yaris. It is a small car for a big man. I'm just saying. I think I would struggle in a Toyota Echo or Yaris because they are quite small. So I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that he's able to do that. So yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Tella. I will do that right away. Just give me 1 second here now, and we'll bring that up on the screen here. And sure, then we can have a listen and we'll have a better idea of what's actually going on. And Tella, in fairness, always has the kind of best of the best when it goes to this kind of stuff. So let's have a look and see what we've got over here from Tella.
Now that our friend Glenn is making videos again, I have been getting questions about what Glenn's conditions of his probation are. So I thought I'd go over really quick the documents that I have for the cases that Glenn still has probation for. I'm going to start with, this is for his trespassing case at the City of Everett Police Department. That's why I started with the picture of the police do not authorize personnel. Those signs were put up for Glenn at the downtown Everett Police Department, where Glenn received his trespass and interference charge. And he had 6 months deferred prosecution, which did get put in jeopardy with his Mukilteo arrest. And although he did complete his 6 months deferment, or his 6 months agreement, he still has a stay out of the area a stay out of the area in the City of Everett at the Everett Police Department. Here it is. SOA, stay out of the area. and that is until May 12th of 2023. So in May, Glenn is not still not allowed to go to the City of Everett Police Department until May of this year. So that is still, oh, and it says Walmart on here also. But that is for those trespassing cases. And then this document, that's still for the trespassing cases. And then I found this document is for his reckless driving ticket. And it says down here about his 5-day commitment, and then he's on monitored unsupervised probation. And let's see. And that is until 5/28. Sorry, that's a dog toy. Until July 28th of 2023. And this is on his reckless driving ticket that he just served his 5-day sentence. And then the final one is for the City of Mukilteo, for his no trespassing in the City of Mukilteo at the police department. Here are the conditions. Basically, he cannot have any negative. Oh, that's where he had to write his apology letters to the Officer Gonzalez and Officer Ball. But he can't have any similar offenses and no trespassing cases until May 21st of 2024. So Glenn has to stay out of trouble until May 21st of 2024, or he will be charged with the trespassing cases in City of Mukilteo. So there it is, and it does show on, there's his next court date.
His middle name's Roger. I did not know that. Good to see you, Knight of Northern Ireland.
Basically, he's on unsupervised probation, and he's just under the supervision of the prosecutor's office, and he can't have any negative police contact and no similar offenses.
All right, there we go. Well, thank you so much for that, Teleklein. I really do appreciate it. So there you go. So he can't have any negative police contact. So I guess it would be very much a case that if he went out doing what he was doing in the past, which was the extremely abusive stuff that he was doing, that would be considered, abusive contact or contact that would go against his probation. So, sorry, was that a probation? My apologies. I didn't catch that. That was a probation that he was given, right? Nasty Nathaniel says, Irish Demon, I've actually rode with Glenn in his little Toyota Yaris. No shit. Or actually, probably there was, but tell us, let's be real here, okay? I'm not trying to be mean here. Did you have to sit in the boot or the trunk? And did it stink as bad as it looks like it probably would stink? And that's not me trying to be mean. I'm just looking for the facts here. Frauded or troll in the house for 10 Canada dollars says, what up, Irish Demon? It seems like the king of lard is back. I hope you're not talking about me. No, yeah, I think he is, but I think he's going to be very careful though. But I've got the impression, because I've seen him operate before, that he will never be able to keep it simple and to keep it calm like he's meant to. I think he's going to eventually ramp it up like he always does and get himself in more trouble. That's my call. Let me know in the side chat if you agree. 1, if you disagree, put a 2 in the side chat. We got Chili's. Oh, okay. Chili's oh my God, effeminate lisp. That's a hard sentence. Ironically enough, Chili's effeminate lisp for $5 says Glenn sweats bacon grease. That's how he squeezes in that poor little car. Oh my God, you guys are on fire tonight. I had a feeling you would be, because we all know what Glenn says to other people, and this doesn't even scratch the top of the iceberg here. So definitely, yeah, it's going to get hot for most of you. Just I hope Glenn's not there, because that'd be gross. Anyway, we got Edward. Good to see you. Says I've actually been in the same post office as Glenda, and he does stink. Even my granddaughter says he stinks. Look, I know he was a little bit transient at times and whatever, but real talk, he looks like he stinks. He legitimately does look like he would have a formidable scent, is all I can say on that matter. And we've got Teresa Poodle for £2 says he's much more than 220 pounds. Look, I've been much more than 220 pounds myself, and he's definitely among those of us that were, in my opinion. There's no way he was 220 pounds when he was arrested last. There's no question. Legicator in the house. Good to see you, Legicator. I was just talking about you with my friend today, actually, as it happens. Keon says stanky. I have no doubt. I have absolutely no doubt. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are jumping on the idea that perhaps he will do that. Paul Berry says, I'm calling you Lardy Demon from now on. That's super mean, but kind of hilarious as well. And please don't mention Glenda and bacon in the same sentence, please. I like bacon too much. Actually, I like bacon, but I'm not one of these, oh my God, bacon kind of people. You know, those kind of people. Gravity's Rainbow says, hello, Demon, with a lot of shamrocks and Irish flags. Good to see you. I hope you're doing really, really well. Sparky McMurphy says, double that at least. I don't know if I'd put him at 440, but I mean, definitely over 300. No question about it, because I've been there myself. So I'm allowed to say it. I can look at myself back in those days and look at him and be like, yep, he was definitely as big as me, arguably bigger. So there's no way. I don't think he's been 220 pounds since he was about 12 years old. I'm just saying. That's just how I feel about it from experience. Gypsy Purple, good to see you. And Nightwolf says hello from Canada land, which is a village north of the United States. So anyway, let's get back to this.
Initiate like a task force if there's like some big crime or something, But
all without a doubt, Shay.
I guess it's different everywhere you go. What club is this?
I did have American bacon. It's amazing.
Called what? Louis. It looks like a pretty good place to go.
This one or this one?
This one.
Oh, this one's called the Gold Room.
The Gold Room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're doing like off-duty stuff today? Okay. It must pay well, huh?
Good enough for me to be here.
Now, I did see this when I was down visiting Team Skeptic down in Texas, that there was some cops doing off-duty, like, bar door work, like kind of what I used to do, like bouncing on the door, but in uniform. That was really strange to me, but it was brought to my attention that that's quite normal. I'm not sure if that is the case. Can anybody let me know? And, I don't particularly have a problem with that. It's just weird wearing the uniform and all that kind of stuff and doing private paid work. I don't know. Maybe I just think it's just a bit strange. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing or a good thing, just a bit different, a bit unusual. Fraud of the Trolls become a new member. Thank you so much indeed, my friend. So yeah, let me know if that's pretty common. If anybody out there has ever watched Trailer Park Boys, I'm a huge fan for the Canadians out there. Then yeah, I've seen it on that as well, where they're like, they pull, as Legicator just said, special detail, where they were working on like the Chippendales or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just unusual to me. I can never imagine an Irish Garda. Actually, Irish Gardaí aren't allowed to work in security. They have really strict rules about what they can and can't do in their off time. In fact, most of them don't actually have the right to have any other job, just depending on what the job is, I'm sure. But yeah, for the most part, they don't actually have that option. So there you go. Sally Skellington says, my brother did after hours work. They were not allowed to wear their uniforms. See, that doesn't bother me at all. Like, but I don't know, wearing the uniforms is just strange to me if it's private, but a lot of people there are saying that it's not actually private or whatever. So yeah, it just depends, I guess. I just don't know how it works. So that's why I'm asking. So anyway, moving on.
Well, cool. Well, you know how much it costs to go inside?
I don't.
That's a very good point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think they only do covers on Friday and Saturday night.
Okay. Looks like a place to go. Have fun.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, there you go. Thanks
What?
for that, Nosy.
This? No. Well, stuff
Cautionary
is my
Tales
car.
become a new member. Thank you so much indeed.
But, yeah, so, I haven't been here very long, but I haven't seen a lot of people filming cops, so, I mean.
A lot of people do, but usually just when they talk to them.
And they're more aggressive, right? Are they, like, swearing at you and stuff?
He does sound lonely. That is true. And you know what? I've thought about this in the past because I've seen a few videos where Glenn would interact with members of the public who would actually be kind of nice to him. And he reacted really nicely to them. And I always said when I went to go out there that yes, I was going to go fuck with him. There was no question about it. I was going to go wind him up a little bit. But that if I had a chance to just actually sit down and have a chat with him, that I would just sit down and have a chat with him and be nice to the guy, like maybe that's all he needs. And I actually would be willing to sit down or even on a phone call or whatever and just chat to him and be like, hey, dude, come on. What's all this shit about? Because I don't think he's really had that in his life. That's the opinion I got. There are times where I feel bad for him. And then I remember some of the things that he says to people. And it's kind of hard to feel sorry for somebody like that. It's, it is really. Martin O'Sullivan, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing really well out there, buddy. We got to catch up soon. We got to go for a little trip down to Kanturk if you're down for it over the next week or so. Because, hopefully I'll have the Black Beauty back properly on the road in a couple of days. All going well, maybe even tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Desert Chill says he may be on meds now. That's actually a very good point. He may be on meds. So we'll see how that goes. Jesse says his treatment of that female cop is unforgivable. Absolutely right. That is absolutely right. It was horrifying the way he spoke to that woman. It was just to anybody, be a cop or not. Like the way he spoke to her was simply disgusting. I think a weekend would probably be the best time anyway, because I think the guy is actually a delivery driver in the Kanturk area. So maybe we need to park up somewhere and order a whole load of food and just wait until he comes to us. Be cheaper than diesel, that's for sure. Anyway, moving on.
I hope he's not honking at you.
Oh my God, that loud.
But,
could be, Liz.
no, I was like, the Mall of America, they shot it up, right?
Yeah, there was a homicide there about
Yes.
a week and a half ago.
Yeah, but like
That was
there's
gross
their own
too.
police force there, right?
Yeah.
So they have people on site. They could have like prevented it, right?
Well, it's difficult to prevent crime when you have thousands and thousands of people coming in and out. They're understaffed just like every other department is.
Yeah, but how often do you see them like standing guard? Like, let's just say like you had one on every floor. You had like 4 of them on every floor, at every corner. You don't see that, right?
They have quite a few jobs indoors. The problem is, Mall of America is one of the malls in America. So you can't staff that. I mean, there are 3 floors, you have 4 cops on every floor. That's only 12 cops.
Frauder Troll says, I honestly can't believe Glenn is back frauding. And here's the thing. He is, but just barely. Just getting in under the rules there a little bit. But mark my words, he is going to do something stupid eventually. I have no doubt about it. I have absolutely no doubt about it. Lala, I tend to agree. He is pretty fucking disgusting in so many ways. In so many ways.
I don't know how much traveling you've done outside the country, but there's malls that would make that look like a tiny little, speck on the wall.
That's why it's called the Mall of America.
Right.
It's one of the biggest malls in America.
Yeah, I don't know what's the biggest now in America. Well, yeah, probably Texas. Yeah, Texas, everything's bigger and better, right?
Yeah, just saying.
You wouldn't believe it. Thailand's got malls bigger than that building. Like McDonald's on the top, McDonald's on the bottom, freaking Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it. Look, a lot of black girls tonight. Yep.
What did he just say there? That was a bit of a strange comment. Hold on, let me just reel that back.
Look, a lot of black girls tonight.
A lot of black girls tonight, he said. Did I just imagine that, or is that what he actually said? That was just such a strange comment to make. Just listen again. Actually, before we do, let me just grab a quick comment here from my good friend Nasty Nathaniel. Says, as some of you may know, I have met Glenn in person on different occasions. There's definitely another side to him that we don't see in the videos. And, you know, I'm always open to giving people the benefit of the doubt. And I have no doubt that this guy does have mental health problems. There's no question about it. Of course he does. And of course, that doesn't stop us from like calling that some of his behavior out or whatever, the way he spoke to people before. The thing is that if it was a case where he was genuinely apologetic and it changed his ways, then I'm open to hearing him out on that. I don't know if you have contact with him, Nathaniel. If you do, and you can get in touch with him, let him know I'd like to talk to him. I will have him on to ask him some questions, and I will hold his feet to the flames. I'm not going to go easy on him either, but definitely I would want to actually sit down and talk to him properly and see what he has to say. So if you do have contact with him, then do, you know, maybe if you don't mind, reach out to him and tell him that I'd like to have a chat with him. I'm definitely open to having a conversation. That's definitely something that I'd be interested in doing. I've tried before. I've reached out to him. I've even offered him $100 to come on the show, and I told him we'd turn off super chats, do all that stuff so we can have a chat. So we'll wait and see if he's open to that. Or if you're watching, Glenn, hit me up, irishdemonvids@gmail.com, and yeah, we can have a conversation. JD Horror says, Demon, have a sip of whiskey with me. I'm ready to go when you are. I am plumb out of whiskey. I had a couple of friends down a few days ago, and I now no longer have whiskey. Funny how that works, isn't it? Alan Killian says, but I will the next night. So definitely the next night I'm live will probably be tomorrow. Definitely we'll have a shot of whiskey together. I promise you that. Alan Killian says, where are the shamrocks? That's a good point. Where are the defamation shamrocks? I've been missing them. Let's get them here in the side chat. Warsmith Karath, who's been a member for 4 months, says, if Glenn was knighted, he would be Sir Conference. Super mean, but hilarious at the same time. Must not laugh. It's bloody hard. Dermot Costello has been a member for 3 months, says, don't judge a cover by the book. Damn it. Don't judge a cover of a book by its look. All right, anybody who watches Trailer Park Boys, give me your Rickyisms in the side chat right now. I think my favorite one is probably Supply and Command. I like them all, though. They're all hilarious. Fraud of the Troll says, black girls tonight. Yeah, so I think he said a lot of black girls tonight. We'll have a listen to it here again in a second and see what he said. It's that's a strange comment for sure. PhD Tony in the house for $5 Aussie says, we can all rest assured that if anyone is going to recognize mental health issues, it's Demon. Thank you very much. I am also a sparkler expert. So if you have sparkler questions, especially about how to stop them from spontaneously igniting, I am your man, in that I can tell you that it has happened to me, and I can't tell you how it happened, but I can show you a video of PhD Tony telling me what I did wrong, which is very common. Me has been a member for 12 months, says, wow, a year. I've missed you, Irish Demon. Thank you so much. It's great to have you here with us tonight. J-Dub has been a member for 2 months and sends a load of defamation shamrocks. Thank you so much indeed. Raven Darkstar says, what? Out of whiskey? What kind of an Irishman are you? I got catfished by a bottle of Jepson's Malort that I thought was whiskey. That's what happened. I was looking in my cupboard and I saw the bottle. I saw the color of the amber liquid within it. And it turns out that it was Jepson's Malort, and nobody wants that kind of shit. So yeah, I'm going to go get some whiskey tomorrow when I go shopping. So definitely. No says, I fucking told us so. I hate to say I told us so, but I told us so. I fucking told us so. Actually, that is my favorite one now that I think of it, because I do say that all the time. All right, Lucy, you'll have to take an eternity test if I have to. That's another good one. You take care, Educator. You have a great one. Worst case Ontario, I say every single day. No joke. Ask any of my friends. I always say, well, guys, look, worst case Ontario, this is what's going to happen. I do it all the time. Bleach My Brain has become a new member. Thank you so much indeed. It's absolutely great to have you here. Let me see. A lovely bottle of Rowan Cold. Now that could go down well. That could definitely go down well. I know, right? There's some of the comments, man, from this guy. Gypsy Love. Thank you so much indeed. I love the name, by the way. For $10 says, so glad you're back. You were missed. Thank you so much indeed. It is good to be back. It is good to be back and back on form. And thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the appreciation. Throw the Dwarf of the Troll Mafia for $5 says, if the cop had his gun, Glenn would have been sleeping the long sleep. His own words, but Glenn has learned nothing. And you know what? I know that everybody wants to see the dumpsters. I know everybody wants to see the son of a bitch, the dumpster fire that could come from this guy. But I would like to maybe intercept him first and be like, hey, dude, why not do something a little bit different? Why not like try a different angle or whatever to try not get him into trouble? As much as I'm sure everybody, including myself, truth be told, would like to see that sometimes. Maybe we could do something good and try to avoid that from happening and do something good out of it, possibly. I don't know, but we'll try. That's all we can do. Dear McCostello says, get 2 birds stoned at once. I am now starting to realize, and if Amber O'Grady's in the side chat watching right now, she can confirm this. Absolutely 100% can confirm this. I use all of these quotes on the regular. Anytime we're out, I use these quotes with my friends all the time. All right, where am I at? Kimmy Dawn, thank you so much for $5 says, so we're going to see that gorgeous Irish beard more often. And did you get my PayPal the other day? I did, absolutely. Thank you so much indeed. I really do appreciate that. Was wondering if it made it to you. Thank you so much. I did indeed. Thank you very, very much indeed. And then I said indeed a lot there. Paul Berry for $2 says, put your teeth in properly. How did you know, Paul? Wait, were you the dentist that kept talking about chili? Anyway, forget it. Iceblade 065 for $5 says, new from Glenn's cereal products. I actually, let me see if I can find it. One of the, and this is a shameful plug, one of the things in my merch store, I have some pretty funny Glen Cerio merch actually that hasn't really been flexed in a while because, he hasn't really been doing a whole lot. And that's actually a good thing ultimately. Let me see if I can find it here. At least I think it's still in my merch store. I had one of my most popular items in my merch store is this one right here. I'm going to post it in the site and I'm going to pin it for you guys to have a look at. This was the most popular thing that I ever had in my merch store. It's the Glen Cerio mug that I made a while back. It is from the best moment in YouTube history ever. I would actually hazard to say ever, when he was like, cops can't be arrested, guys. And then immediately that was followed up with him seeing the cops coming towards him and just going, uh-oh. So that's the uh-oh mug. If anybody wants to grab one, they're still available in the merch store. I didn't even know they were still there. There was the other one actually that was really, really funny. So I'm going to pin the uh-oh mug, but if any of my mods could just keep maybe reposting, this one is really, really funny. I'm not saying buy one. I'm just saying go check it out. The Glen Cerio uh-ohs, which it basically looks like Cheerios, but it's Cerios. So yeah, check that out. They're really, really funny. So if you'd like to grab some of that merch, that's available there for you as well. All right, let me grab a few more of these. Anyway, so Iceblade says, new from Glen Cereal Products, Cuffees, the handcuff-shaped cereal that every auditor needs. Fuel up for tyranny fighting. Oh, you just gave me a really, really good idea. Kimmy Dawn ordered a Jesus feckin' Murphy mug. And just to remind people again, there was some problems with merch, and it's honestly, it's got nothing to do with me. I found out yesterday that actually it's a pretty common issue across YouTube right now that people aren't having major problems or anything like that. It's just every now and again a few people have issues getting merch. So I did get a big email about it the other day that somebody was very upset with me for not sending their mug. I am not the one sending the mugs. I am not the one sending the mugs, but definitely I have reached out to the provider, Teespring, to see if they could figure it out, but I have not heard anything back from them. But it seems like basically everybody else is getting them, so that's a good thing. Lolly77 got 6 Jesus feckin' Murphy mugs in no time. That is awesome, and a lot of people were getting them for free as well, or similar ones, not the exact same ones, but a lot of them were getting them for free through my Patreon as well. So I got a few awesome photos. Vivid Motorsport says, my business restores classic cars and builds race cars. Believe it or not, the barn, that's right, the two barns that are right next to my house are full of classic British and German sports cars and kind of rare old Japanese cars and stuff like that. So there's some really, really, really cool stuff there as well. I did get your milestone. Thank you so much, me. I read it out there about maybe 5-10 minutes ago. Thank you so much for that. So anyway, thank you so much, Kimmy Donna. Really appreciate that super chat. And we've got Shay Horster. I hope I said that right. For $2 says, he is round. All angels are the same. Poor old Glenn. Mr. Binklesworth for $2. I need to send you my other email address. I'll try to remember that if I can, because I get so many emails every day that it's impossible to keep up with everything. But I have another email address. Bridge the Divide has been a member for 23 months, almost 2 years for those of you who are good at mathematics. It says, what you doing, fecker? I am sitting here having the crack. Not crack, the crack, which is a totally different thing. We've talked about this. The madness of life. Paul Rumor Fraser for 179 says, hi, my infernal demon cousin. Guruvmila Mahagut Makara, thank you so much indeed. Janena Janik sends a load of defamation shamrocks. If you've got some defamation shamrocks to spare, please do consider throwing them in the side chat right now. It is currency in Ireland, so definitely throw those defamation shamrocks in there. Thank you so much, Keith, for your defamation shamrocks. As always, let me see here now. I will definitely check that out, Nasty Nathaniel. Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was a weird one. I will definitely do that. I'll definitely do that. And if you ever want to come on the stream and talk about it, even that would be fantastic. Let me see here now. All right. Okay, let's get going back to this video, see if anything happens.
On the bottom, freaking Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it.
Dark Canuck for $2.79. Sam Squamsh, that is all. It's a fucking Sam Squamsh.
A lot of black girls tonight.
Okay, so there you said it again. A lot of black girls tonight. It's just a weird comment. Am I wrong in saying that? Like, to me, that seems really weird. Paul Rumor Fraser from 449 says, petty defamation shamrocks. Okay, we've covered this before. I love pettiness. Petty super chats, even if they're $1, are my hands down favorite ones for the most part. Ooh, Sandy D has been a member for 4 months, says, hands up for Spud Cam. I think I'm going to have to make that happen. If you want to see Spud Cam right now, drop a ton of defamation shamrocks in the side chat and I will do Spud Cam. So let's play on and I will switch to Spud Cam if I get enough defamation shamrocks.
It's got malls bigger than that building. Like McDonald's on the top, McDonald's on the bottom, freaking Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it. Whoa, a lot of black girls tonight.
So yeah, he definitely did say that. That's a really weird thing to say.
So not a lot of parking.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind it once more because I know a few people are asking me to rewind it. So let's go back. I will say "Faco," and then you can let me know what you think.
On the bottom, freaking Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it. Whoa, a lot of black girls tonight. Yep.
Okay, so we have a dissenting opinion here from Leyland Squirrel says, he said, where are the black girls tonight? All right, let's roll it back. Let's see if you guys agree or disagree with that one.
Whoa, a lot of black girls tonight. You wouldn't believe it. Thailand's got malls bigger than that building. Like McDonald's on the top, McDonald's on the bottom, freaking Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it. Whoa, a lot of black girls tonight.
It's a tough one. It's a really tough one He's either saying where are the black girls tonight or a lot of black girls tonight. The Dark Nook makes a good point. Either way, creepy and inappropriate. Bear in mind, my friend, we're talking about Glenn Cerio here. I almost said JL Warren because I saw this comment come up. So I almost said JL Warren. But no, I was actually talking about this other guy. So all right. Last time, I think, and let me just I'll put it to vote, right? Hold up real quick because I'm super slow at this. Right, we're gonna start a poll. What did he say? As you can tell, I'm a very slow typist. Lot of or where are? Okay. So I'm going to post that in the side chat. There's 500 of you watching right now. We'll wait till we get about 200, 250 votes, and then we'll go from there. In the meantime, I have a very special guest on the screen coming right up. It's the fucking Spud. Hope you're doing really well, Spuddy. Oh, wait, no, I said that to myself as the Spud. That doesn't work that way. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So the voting has began. So far, lot of is winning. 72 votes. It's really weird. It's really weird. I realize I just talking about somebody being weird as a potato, but that's fine. So the lot of is winning at 58%. So yeah, it's an interesting one. It's a really tough one. This is like the blue and gold or the white and yellow and white and gold dress all over again. So let's try again.
Texas, yeah. Texas, everything's bigger and better, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it. Thailand's got malls bigger than that building. Like McDonald's on the top, McDonald's on the bottom, freaking Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it. Whoa. A lot of black girls tonight.
Tough one, man. Tough one. 62% saying lot of, 38% saying where are. Unfortunately, I can't slow the video with the system I'm using. I wish I could. So Real Cygnus is saying lotta, not a lot. Say that 10 times fast. Okay, let's just try again because this is really interesting. I want to get to the bottom of this.
You wouldn't believe it. Thailand's got malls bigger than that building. Like McDonald's on the top, McDonald's on the bottom, freaking Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it. Whoa. A lot of black girls tonight.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I'm not going to vote on this. I actually know what I do because I tend to agree with Gary. I was hearing where the black girls tonight. And some people are saying they're hearing a lot of. So it's a tough one. Ron reckons where the, Charlie reckons where. We could do subtitles, but they don't speak Cerio dribble, unfortunately. Mac Addict says, I heard a lot there. Yeah. Martin reckons where. I've emailed him a bunch of times and I never get anything back from him. Justin B still says Lotta. Facty still says Lotta. Exactly. Either way, why? Lotta. We got another Lotta. Load of. I hope he doesn't visit Thailand. Kimmy reckons where the black girls. Another person saying Lotta. So Greywind reckons you can clearly hear the sharp.
You wouldn't believe it. Thailand's got malls bigger than that building. Like McDonald's on the top, McDonald's on the bottom, freaking.
Sorry, I'm allowed to say this because I was bigger than Glenn. Of course, you'd know where the McDonald's are. Sorry. I'll see myself out.
Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it. Whoa. A lot of black girls tonight.
I think he's saying Lotta. I really do think he's saying Lotta. Like, well, maybe if we listen on, we might actually get some more. We might get some more context, possibly. I just don't know. But anyway, so yeah, a lot of people seem to think it's where, and a lot of people seem to think it's a lot of. So far in the voting, we got 152 votes. 64% of them are saying a lot of, and a lot of people are saying where are, or where the, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, Ed Dafford reckons that it sounds like whoa, a lot of. Okay, look, one more time. Now listen carefully. Listen, Costello, put in your hearing aids and listen super carefully.
You wouldn't believe it. Thailand's got malls bigger than that building. Like McDonald's on the top, McDonald's on the bottom, freaking Rolex, everything you want, you know? They got it. Whoa. A lot of black girls tonight.
I think it's Lotta. I'm gonna go with Lotta. I really do think it is. 163 votes, 66% say Lotta, and 34% say where the, or where are, or whatever. Unfortunately, I can't slow down the video. Unfortunately, Dermot Costello reckons where. A lot of people like pineapple pizza. I do like pineapple pizza, and I love that video. They got it's a pineapple on the pizza. I love that video. Okay, so let's move on anyway from that and see what people think. Yes, I care.
Yep. So, not a lot of parking.
No, not usually. On the street.
So, are you enforcing parking, or are you enforcing
Interesting,
like
Angel,
other
okay.
stuff?
I'm here for security.
Okay. And they don't want you inside?
I do more good out here.
Okay. I heard that's how the whole George Floyd thing went. He was the officer was a security guard
Thanks so
outside
much,
at a
Michael.
club.
I do look delicious.
Okay. Never met him, huh? Wow. In all the years you were policing on the same force, you never met him?
At the time, we had almost 900 cops.
How many you got now?
500 some.
Lost almost half. Not as bad as Seattle. Seattle's lost a lot more.
We had a lot of riots over there, too.
Oh man, they destroyed it.
Yeah.
They burned that place down. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So over there, you could make $100,000 starting a year as a Seattle police officer. Oh, you got
I
$1
do
million
like
for a
butter.
house?
I do like butter.
Well, that's what it'll cost to live there. I don't care how far north or south you go. You need at least $750,000 at least. And if you ain't got that, you ain't living in Washington State. Yeah, I am.
Whereabouts?
Seattle.
Oh,
Yeah.
what brought you out here?
Say again?
What brought you out here?
I'm just visiting.
A flatback truck. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I couldn't not. I like to think that Glenn would roast me too. That's and I'd be open to that. I would be open to that. Buttercam, Tesla, I'm down for that. Paul Rumor Fraser for 449 says, I'm the only one getting my teeth screeching listening to the voice of that Egypt Glenn. Press the like button. Thank you so much, Paul. Really appreciate that. So yeah, Tesla Bitten Radio says Buttercam next. Maybe. Hey, look, if the money's in it and people want to see me get buttery on camera, then I'll do it. Check out my OnlyFans.
Yeah. I'm not from here. I check it out. You guys,
Staying downtown here?
huh?
Are you staying downtown?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I did hear.
Millennium
did hear
Hotel?
that they smashed the shit out of
Yeah.
it.
You like that one?
Pretty nice hotel.
Not bad. Fair prices.
You have a lot of conventions at the Hyatt Regency right across the street.
Oh, yeah, the one right over there, right?
Right across from where you're staying.
Okay.
They have a lot of conventions coming to town. They have a lot of big banquets.
Okay. Wow.
How long are you in town for?
Probably another week or so.
I don't know if you're into tattoos or not, but I think they have a tattoo convention next weekend.
I hate tattoos.
Yeah.
It's
How'd you get that, Costello? No, I don't. All right. While we're waiting, this great comment came in here from Mac Addict says, who's worse, Glenn or Chili? I'll reserve comment because I don't want to kind of get people put off by my comment, but I'm going to put another poll in the side chat for you guys to do. We'll wait till it gets to 200 votes. So who do you think is worse, Chili or Glenn? And you can let me know why in the side chat. It'd be really interesting to hear what you guys have to say. Ed Dafford says, did that guy just do a drug deal with the cop? Can you imagine, right, that Glenn is out there filming, can't really say a whole lot, doesn't really get anything achieved, happens to film a police officer doing a drug deal. I'm just saying hypothetically, okay? Just happens to film a police officer do a drug deal, and that's not the center of his video. The irony of an auditor being in that situation, that is just so funny to me. But anyway, let's have a look here. I'll just roll back and see if there was in fact a drug deal. Let me see there now.
Okay, wow. Probably another week or so.
I don't know if you're into tattoos or not, but I think they have a tattoo convention next weekend.
I hate tattoos.
Yeah.
Who the fuck hates tattoos? Anyway. I don't know, man. That's a weird one. Like, you could have just been handing him a key to somewhere or whatever, but that's a very interesting one. Let's have a closer look. And whatever was handed, I'm not saying that it's anything bad or anything, right? I'm just saying, so far you would be kind of thinking, okay, he's copping it or whatever. Hecate Witch reckons is a fist bump. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking initially. The fact that he's keeping his hand up on the steering wheel would indicate to me that he's not got anything to hide. Sally reckons a fist bump as well. Leyland Squirrel says, dude snitching. Confidential informant. I'm so glad he hates tattoos. That makes me love my 16 tats even more. All right, let's check this out again. This alleged drug deal fist bump. Okay, so what's he got on his hip there? I think he might be a barber.
I hate tattoos. It's
Okay, so that's all keys. So evidently this is probably a security guy. He either just fist bumped him or else he's got a key or something that he's handing him. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah, so his hand was clearly empty there when he put it back on the steering wheel. So I think we've blown open the case on that one. Yeah, I think maybe he is security or something because he has all those keys and stuff like that. So anyway, moving on. That was an interesting one, though. I appreciate it. I thank you very much. Do I look more delicious, though, as a spud? Because to me, I look more delicious as a spud. I'm just saying, because I love potatoes. I know that sounds very stereotypical, but do I look more delicious as this or as this? I'm not really sure. I kind of shocked myself there because I didn't expect to see my own face, even though I knew that was going to happen. That's a weird one. I think I look more delicious as a potato. That's just me. That's just me. Let me see. Susan says, sorry I'm late, King Spud. That's Lord Spud to you, madam. All right. And let's have a look. The potato has lovely eyes. Boy, thank you. Only one of them works properly, but at least it works. Nasty Nathaniel says, I'm deliciously handsome. Why, thank you very much. I tend to agree. I think you're absolutely right, 100%. The Truth in Astronomy, great to see you, my friend, for $10 says, can't be too recent. The weather is all wrong for Minnesota. That's a very good point. So there's a little bit, it looks like there's a bit of snow gathered up out there. So I don't know if anybody in Minneapolis could kind of let us know what they think. Chronic in Oakland says, it's the Spudtastic stash for me. I need to trim it a bit. I just realized, I only realized when I'm a spud, I got the kind of little, the little spider legs coming down here. I look like Cyrax. You take that fucking back right now, Costello. Oh my God, you Tipperary arsehole. No, I'm only kidding. I do like Mr. Costello quite a bit. I think he's a lovely, lovely little fella. Lovely little fella. But yeah, I suppose the tash, let's have a look at it here with the actual camera on. It looks normal-ish here. I just got out of the shower, so like things are a bit kind of all over the shop. I didn't put any product in my hair. I just left it au natural today. Usually I'd have something nice in it. I probably need to put a bit. I make my own tash wax and I can turn it up like this if I wanted to, but I don't have wax in it right now. So, you know, that's why I'm kind of preferring the spud look at the moment, because I'm a bit unkempt. So we're going back to the spud. We'll try on some other faces here in a minute before we get out of here, because I know I love that. I love putting on faces and things like that. It's a lot of fun. All right, let me just grab a few more of these real quick. Mashed potatoes may contain 5% hair and eyelashes by law. That's an absolute fact. And in fact, I'd be disappointed if it didn't include hair and eyelashes by law. I would be very, very disappointed indeed. We have Paul Rumor Fraser for 179 says, you're the sexiest tatty in the world. Why, thank you very, very much. It's lovely to hear the word tatty being used. We have Sophia McFadden says, be sexy Karen. I will be sexy Karen. Hold on. Let me be sexy Karen. There we go. Now we got sexy Karen in the house, lads and lassies. Purple Rain says, I love your handsome face. Thank you. But I don't know if it looks as handsome with the Karen hair. Yes, I used to have Justin Bieber hair in my early days, and I get a lot of mocking for it. But this is the real me. I am a Karen. That's just the simple fact of the matter. Michael Cerrone says, love you, Irish. Thank you so much, my friend. And another person who's been here forever. It's so great to have you here. Michael reckons I'm looking very handsome. Again, as a Karen, I'm not so sure. Canadian Chick says, you look marvelous, darling. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I kind of like being a Karen, but I have this overwhelming urge to speak to a supervisor. Thank you, Mac Addicts. If you could have them call me, I'd really appreciate it, so I don't have to get onto corporate or share it with my friends on Facebook, because I would be pissed. Let me know who you want me to be next. Like
they say you guys are real tyrannical, but I haven't seen it yet.
Everybody has their opinions.
Right.
People go through different experiences that make them feel
right.
I will always try to get those laughs out.
Portland, but those cops.
Because you know what? We could be all miserable and horrible and shitty all the time if we want to be. Especially when we're dealing with arseholes like this all the time. But if you don't laugh, you're wasting your day. It's as simple as that. You can't laugh all the time, but you got to have a bit of fun too. And God knows I need a laugh as well. So I'm glad to be here having a laugh with you guys. It's what makes it worthwhile. Your comments always make me laugh, like all the time. And it happens a lot where I look back over comments and be like, damn, I wish I thought of that. That is so funny. Danger Aware Organization, please do feel free to share your link as well. It says help end social abuse and all forms of abuse. Thank you so much for sharing. And again, do please share your link, and I'll happily pin that to the top if I spot it. If not, I'll ask you to post it again, and I'll try bring that up for you. I really appreciate your support. And then we have Michelle Grant in the house. The wonderful Michelle for $5 says, caught alive, got my mug on my birthday. That is awesome. Great to see your handsome Irish self. Thank you very much indeed. And a belated happy birthday to you, if it wasn't today. A belated happy birthday. And as Karen, I am going to just say this, right? As you guys know, I don't have much issues with stuff where I get upset about things. I don't get upset very easily. I don't take things to heart. I certainly don't get salty about things ever. But one thing that bothers me is when you've missed somebody's birthday. And you see this all the time where they say happy belated birthday. That bothers me, and I want to speak to the manager about it because I'm not happy about it. And I'll tell you why. Because my birthday wasn't belated. Your wishing me happiness on my birthday was belated. So it's belated happy birthday, not happy belated birthday. Or am I tripping? My birthday wasn't belated. You were. Sorry. It just, I get emotional when I think about that kind of stuff. So let me know if I'm wrong, but I think that that is true. But a very happy birthday to you, Michelle. Thank you so much for all of your support over the past couple of years. I really do appreciate it. And it is wonderful to see you here. And I'm so happy that your mug came on your birthday. That is really, really, really cool. I really appreciate it. And if it is belated happy birthdays out there, drop a whole ton of them for my good friend Michelle in the side chat. I would really appreciate it. I'm sure she would too. Thank you so much. Paul Rumore for 449 says, is Glenn hitting on the cops or simply jealous of them for having a job? I would say neither. I think that the guy is genuinely very lonely, and I'm absolutely open to having a chat with him. Like, I really, really would like to just have a chat with him. I've reached out to him before and I've never had a response, which is unfortunate. But you know, we'll see how that goes. Dave Ver says, wife says you're right. I think so too. I'm open to correction on it, but I do think that I am right, that it is belated happy birthday and not happy belated birthday. And I'm sure people are going to just fucking smash that in the side chat just to annoy me, and that's totally fine. Dawn Sugar says, have your parents gotten your brother back yet? Not that I'm aware of. Now, for those of you who don't know, my brother and my mom and dad and my brother's partner have been locked in this trolling battle for the past couple of months where they've been pranking each other. If you didn't see the prank and you would like to see it, drop a 1 in the side chat and I'll consider showing it again. If I can find it easily enough, I'll show it. It was epic. It was absolutely epic. And I will clip it later and I'll put it up as a separate video, maybe something like that. We'll see how that goes. Janena reckons that I'm magically delicious. Thank you very much indeed. I think you might be right. That's not a bad point, actually. I've got a very close friend that always does that, and I'm pretty sure she does that on purpose, truth be told. In fact, I think she told me she does it on purpose because it annoys me. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about now, Ron. You're not right. You're not even wrong. And that is what I'm going to say about that. Ron Walensky says, happy birthday, belated. I didn't see that one coming, truth be told. I thought I was going to get a whole load of happy belated birthdays, not a happy birthday belated. Thank you for catching me off guard. That is hilarious, I gotta say. Then we have Michelle Grant says, thank you. Birthday was on the 20th. In all fairness, you did ask me to remind you. I'm sorry if I forgot, though. I am. But a very, very belated, well, actually, a very happy birthday, the wishing of happiness of which is belated, if you get what I'm saying. I didn't want to catch myself in my own trap here. That wouldn't be cool. EBMW 1975 says, your dad's laugh is the absolute best thing ever. That was my favorite part of the whole video. There actually has been a little bit of fallout from that whole thing, though. When my parents were taking down the paper, the wrapping paper that my brother put up, they accidentally tore down some of their wallpaper from their wall. So I was over there, it was last week, I think it was. I was like, that's not like my mom and dad, because their house is always really beautiful and really like well kept or whatever. I was like, that's unusual. And then I saw the video. I was like, oh my God, that is hilarious. But yeah, it did actually damage the wallpaper. I think my mom damaged the wallpaper on purpose, just so she would have an excuse to get my dad to put up new wallpaper. I'm on to you, Mom. I'm on to you. You can't trick me with this kind of stuff. You cannot trick me. Actually, while I'm on the subject of family, I want to say a big hello to my Uncle Brendan. I'm sure he won't be watching right now, but he'll be catching up tomorrow. Can I get a huge, maybe not in the side chat because he may not see it, but down in the comment section after this, can you just say a big hello to my fantastic Uncle Brendan down below in the comment section? I realize now, Uncle Brendan, and it might be a bit confronting for you to see me saying that dressed like this. Although I did have I did have quite similar hair when I was about 17. So it's oh, David Thompson. I am not going to read that out, but that is absolutely hilarious. So thank you so much for that, Paul. Ice Blade says, new from Glen's cereal products, Trifold Bites. These bites are smaller than they look and pack a tiny punch of mini constitutional chili. Now roid free. I'm going to call bullshit on the roid free part, but thank you so much indeed. Those are absolutely hilarious, by the way. We should actually maybe make some of those funny ads. That would be absolutely hilarious. Diver Dan Navy Vet, this is not what's on the screen right now. He says, pardon my belatedness in wishing you a very late, belated happy birthday. That is a bit of a mouthful, as the actress said to the bishop. Mama Bear says, for $2, much love from Kane and I, IDA. Thank you so much. I was actually just talking about Kane today with a friend. We were talking about, I can't remember the name of the poet we were talking about. I was like, I've got a friend who's got this little boy who's also my friend now. And all of your friends, the love that you guys give to Kane makes me so happy. It really, really does. And I meant to actually read out some of the poetry, but I didn't have my phone with me. And actually, even if I did, I wouldn't be being able to access it anyway, because my signal is atrocious. I need to change carriers. But I've got to send them to her because I know she'd really love them. She's a poet herself. So thank you so much. Emma A says, hello, Irish Demon. Good to see you, Emma. I hope you're doing really well out there. Love you, says for $2, $2 European dollars. Missed you. Thank you so much indeed. I totally forgot the currency that I myself use. Paul Rumore Fraser for 449 British euros says, my love for you is unconditional, Demon. I love you the way you are, either as a dark Irish or as a tatty or anything else. Well, thank you so much, my friend. I might actually be coming up your way very soon. I might be taking a little trip over to Scotland over the next few weeks. Get in touch if I'm in your area, or roughly in your area. We got to catch up. It'd be fantastic. I love Scotland. I've always had good times in Scotland. Anytime I've gone there, it has been an absolutely awesome time. Scotland is so much fun. In around Glasgow. My cousins are Ouija's. And if my cousins are watching, they're probably, we are near Ouija's because they're from East Kilbride. Long story short, they're basically from Glasgow. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What else have we got? And we have Love You for $2 again. Euro says, welcome back. Thank you so much indeed. And then for €2 again, thank you so much, Love You, says, we need you every night. I'm going to try my best to be here in some capacity every night, either in a live stream or a video. That is my goal for the month of February, to get that started, to get that rolling again. That's what I love to do. So that's what we're here to do. Michael Stroney says, the Scots are awesome. They really are. They really are. They are our crazy Celtic cousins. They are Irish people. And I say this often, that basically say, hey, boys, I know an even rainier place. And then they go there. And there was the birth of Scotland. That was the birth, the home of madness that is Scotland. And let me see if we got any. Oh, wow. Nice shades. Let me see if we got any Scottish costumes that I can digitally put on here. Going to be a bonnet of some description, I'm sure. But, now you're talking. Okay. We're going full Scottish now. Where's my bagpipes? Hold on. Let me see here. We have got a PayPal from my mom. Thank you so much, ma'am. Appreciate that. And I will be over to drop over my laundry in the morning. Lucky you. So, yeah, we're Scotland the Brave over here. Yeah, wee bastards. That is a great mustache now, I must say. I am impressed. I'm impressed by it. I actually think I can make that happen with my own one now. Let's oh wait, no, I haven't got any tash wax in, but see, I can roughly, if I did put tash wax in, I think I could actually achieve that tash. I need to tidy it up a bit. As I say, I just had a shower before the stream and had no time to put any product in my hair. Let me see here now. I hear they make the finest merkins in Scotland. I personally have never had use of one, despite what some might say about this mustache. It is not, in fact, a repurposed merkin. Somebody's asking about haggis. Samuel says, Demon, where's the haggis? I have had haggis. It is strangely pleasant. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it, if you get me, but it is strangely pleasant. Let's see what these other Scottish ones are. You bastard. That's basically the sound that all Scottish people make as soon as they wake up in the morning. They get a breath of fresh air, that fresh Highland air. And oh, come on, you bastard. That's essentially what we're doing. We're not Irish, you bloody Irish twit. We're Scottish. Same thing ish. Depends on whether you wear blue or red, some might say. Anyway, what do you guys want to see? Let me see what other Scottish stuff have we got here. That's weird. I don't know what this one is. Oh, that's very nice. Welcome to my crib, my Scottish crib. Bad Scottish accents, it just says on the screen. That kind of hit the nail on the head there. Damn. Wow. Coming at me hard there, app, whatever you're called. All right, let's see. What else have we got? I had some really cool ones. I kind of like this one, but it makes my tash really tiny. And they look like giant nostrils. Yeah. Jess, I don't even know myself now, to be honest. I'm at that point where I'm just like, okay, hey, let's just have the crack. I will actually show you guys that chili video in a minute. I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna bring it up. And oh, accidental spud. We got the Russian spud. I know a lot of people like the Russian spuds. Yeah, where was that other one? I had another really cool one, but I can't find it. Oh, I remember a lot of people quite like these ones. Carrie B says, your eyes look pretty. Do my eyes look pretty as a chicken, though? And thank you for your lovely comment, by the way. What I love about this is, check this out, right? This chicken's legs actually move, which I think is phenomenal. So you can mosh with chicken legs, which is always going to be fun. And I can't believe there's 450 of you folks here watching this at the moment, because it is weird and crazy. And you know what? That's awesome. Check that out, though. That I just think, isn't it so amazing? Isn't it so amazing? Oh, somebody wants Trump. I don't know if I still have the Trump face. Oh my God, yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna read the next super chats as Trump. Okay, so Michael Cerrone says for $5, mustache rides from Irish Demon. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm guessing it's something dirty, something really dirty. But joke's on you, I'm into that sort of thing. Paul Rumor Fraser from Scotland says, I'm in Edinburgh. But seeing you would be great for me to take photographs, allowing me to do a decent portrait of you. That would be amazing. And he says, my Facebook is the same name. I've seen your photographs. Okay. They're the best photographs maybe ever. Okay. I am actually going to Edinburgh, or near Edinburgh anyway. So definitely, I will let you know when I'm on the way. I definitely will. Let me see. Jess says, you need a Polish spud. I thought I misread that as you need to polish a spud. And I was like, I've cooked spuds in many different ways, actually, even just in the last week. And but I've never polished one. And I was thinking, a polished spud. I mean, is that an Irish thing that I'm not aware of? But no, now I'm seeing that it is a Polish spud. That, oh God, I have a lot of Polish friends who would have a great time with this. And says, and your eyes are always beautiful, even as Donald Trump, you think? And the sexy feckin' beard. Now, that's the one downside about being Donald Trump on this screen. I do lose the beard except for this little bit sticking at the bottom. But I do get this awesome 70s porn star mustache. Okay. And now I must ask you a question. I don't actually have one. But did you see Trump hijack the Diamond Memorial Service? I actually didn't know. I didn't know what that was, actually. I got to check that out. Do you reckon it's a good impression? I've heard some people say that it's the best impression maybe ever. Okay. And others say that it's absolutely terrible. I think it's okay, bigly. But I'm not really sure. I just wish I could do the lips more like what they actually look like. Weird Trump talking with an Irish accent. Okay. I think I've got the fingers down. Okay. Close enough. I'll take it. Andrea reckons that my Trump voice is spot on. They say, Mr. President, you do the best Trump voice maybe ever. Okay. Oh, gee. It's huge. Huge. Okay. Huge. One of the funniest things, one of the funniest Trump moments that I remember seeing was when he was talking about, I think he was talking about a flood. And he said something to the effect of, like, what was it again? It was really, really wet. It was the wettest ever in terms of water, or something like that. I can't remember specifically what it was, but it was just such a weird sentence. I was like, damn, there. It's a toss up between him and what was the other guy? George Bush. The quotes from those guys. Now, you might not like Trump or Bush, and that's fine, whatever. But you know, I don't want to get political about this. Is all for the crack. But you gotta admit, some of the quotes from both of those guys are absolutely hilarious. Like, there was one really famous one from Bush. Shit, what was it? There's a whole thing about Bushism. The wettest ever. That's porn, dude. Did I? I disappeared. I don't know what happened. I blame Hillary. Okay, she obviously pressed the off button, and now, yeah, YouTube was like, "Oh God, Trump, shut it down, shut it down, shit." Um. All right. Okay. Let's. You mean about the weapons of mass destruction being real? That's a good point. That was the biggest pile of bollocks that I've ever heard. This is the creepy Joe one. Oh, it's not working now. Basically, Joe, you know, follows you around or whatever. I just like laughing at all of them. I don't give a shit who they are. Trump, Joe Biden. What is it that Joe Biden says? Come on, man. You know, there was this guy called Corn Pop. He was a really bad guy, and I've got hairy legs, etc. It's really easy to just mock these guys. And again, it's not. I don't give a shit who they are. Come on, man. Oh, geez, there's no doubt in my mind that they saw YouTuber like, oh shit, it's fucking Trump. Shut it down right now, Corn Pop. He had a knife, man. I said I'm gonna wrap this thing around. Just I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's fun to just mock them all. It's completely not political, and that's a good thing, you know. It doesn't. Not everything has to be political, and you get tired of the politics. But I gotta say, it's fun to take the piss out of Trump and Biden and all of them. Fuck them, fuck them. They're gonna have millions of dollars at the end of it, whether I mock them or not. You know what I mean? All right, give me some more ideas here. Fuck the videos. This is way more fun. We can do. I could just be inbred. Did you get it? See what I did there? I got a little bit toasted, and now I'm inbred. Oh, I'll see myself out. Paul Roomore, thank you so much for that super chat. Love you for €2 says you are awesome. Thank you so much indeed. And so are you. I really, really appreciate it. Carby says, now this is content. Now that, you know what? You're right. It is pretty fun. Casey Cooper has been a member for 4 months, says, well met and sláinte Don DeMonte. Thank you so much indeed. And it's great to see you. Oh, that's it. That's it. Chronic and Oakland says, oh, hold on. Let me see if I get. Now, I don't know if I can do a George Bush impression because I don't think I've ever done one, but I'll give it my worst shot. I'll give it my very worst shot. Let me see. George Bush. Oh, that's horrifying. A toast of Irish demon. Okay. I will try. I will try my best. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, you can't be fooled again. And he does the little smile. That was one of the funniest quotes ever. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. Oh, lads, that is creepy as fuck. Right? There's no doubt about it. That's like, oh man, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. It's like, You know, I was making a salad the other day. That's a fucking lie. I've never made a salad in my damn life. But anyway, I'm not going to ruin the joke with the truth. I was making a salad the other day. I put too much oil on it. And then I saw this guy looking in my window. It's like, you look like you need some freedom. There's too much oil. Anyway, that is way too creepy. Jesus. Murphy. Ooh, must be dusty in here. Gotta dust off the old microphone. Oh, that was a terrible mistake. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually gonna ever sleep again after that. It's kind of like when I was in Cincinnati and I went looking for I don't even know where you would buy a salad. Where does one buy a salad? A salad shop? Is there a salad shop? A salad bar. That's it, a salad bar. I was looking for a salad bar and I accidentally walked into a cigar shop. But my theory is that a cigar is made out of tobacco. Tobacco is a plant. So cigars are basically a salad. Am I right or am I right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, salad bar. See, I didn't even know that. Like, I mean, that's a bad look that I didn't even know that. So, you know, what can you do? What can you do? I'm not, do I look like I eat salads? Do you know what I'm, well, I have eaten salads, like on a burger, but you know, I'm gonna have a play around here with some of these and see. Oh shit, that's terrifying. I didn't even know what I pressed on right there. Whoa. I just scared the ever-living shit out of myself there. I did not. I don't know what this is meant to be. I do not know what this is meant to be. Can anybody help me out here? And now I'm frozen for some reason. Okay, that's obviously a glitch. Let me see. What's that? Oh shit, there it is again. I don't know what that's meant to be. Does anybody know what this is supposed to be? Because I can't even look at my own self here. That's terrifying. All right, let me see what else is available here. We can be, let me see. I'm trying to find some good ones. There's some of them that are great and they work fantastic. Oh shit. Some of them are great, they work fantastic, and some of them are just awful. Toothless Video says your inner self. I got in touch with my inner self today. That is the last time I buy cheap toilet paper. Sorry, mom, if you're watching. Oh Jesus. You see, I click on it over here and I can't see it until I turn around to this screen and my slow ass eyes take a second to kind of go, whoa, what is that? That's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. What's this one? Hey buddy, why the long face? Oh no, that was too easy, wasn't it? That was too easy. What's this one? Dick face, it seems. I'm just doing them at random here now. This one is not doing anything for me, it seems. That's kind of funny. I kind of like that one. I'm just clicking on them at random here, so I have no control over what comes up. So please bear with me on that. And now I'm frozen for some reason. Well, I'm frozen on that side. I'm not frozen on this one. Let's see what else we have available. I'm sure this is riveting stuff here now. And I'm sure a lot of you are getting pretty bored of this, but tough shit. I'm having a great time. So I will probably play the Jilly video here in a minute before I go. What's this one? It keeps freezing, man. Come on, man. All right, this has got to work. It says smile on the screen. Okay, so it did nothing, and now I'm smiling like a moron for absolutely no feasible reason. Oh, come on, man. None of them are working. What the fuck? All right, okay. What I'll probably do is I'd say I'll need to turn off the software that I'm using and turn it back on, maybe? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Hold on. I'll turn it off and turn it back on because it can be a little bit glitchy at times. So now I'm obviously going to be frozen on the screen. So just ignore that here for a second. I'm just going to see it. Oh, yeah, it works. That is so bad, man. That is terrifying. Jesus, Murphy. Like, who came up with this idea? Let me see. Yeah, it keeps freezing. For fuck's sakes. Goddamn free software. How dare you? Okay. Yeah, nah, none of it's working. Only some of them seem to work for some reason. And that's oh, that's pretty cool. That is adorable. And I love how it follows my actual iMurphy. I was reading this as I was saying that. It works with my actual eye color, which is really, really, really cool. Let me see. Yeah, YouTube is like, fuck this. What is this guy doing? All right. Do you have a kitty cat filter? Leave it with me. I think I do actually. I think I saw one here a minute ago. And if I can find one, I will definitely bring that up on the screen. Yeah, you little bastard. All right, let me see. Where was that cat one? I definitely saw a cat one. This one, oh, that one doesn't work. Dang it. Extra smooth. Oh, I look pretty. God damn, I look pretty. Man, I'm pretty. All right, what's this one? Oh shit, that is absolutely hilarious. Hot sponge. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, that's a shame because that would have been funny. Some of them don't work. Some of them do. Let me see here now. That one doesn't work. Yeah, no, most of them don't work. That's a fucking shame because some of them look really. Hey, Aaron Reese in the house says sea penis. You mean you want to see one or one from the ocean? Because that could go either way. It's a shame, as I say, most of these aren't working. Let me see here now. Nope. Fuck it anyway. Yeah, I might have to like re-download all of this or something. Let's see if Donald Trump is still working. Nah, I think it's just frozen, which is a shame. I'm going to just try it again because it does work sometimes and then it doesn't work. Nah, it's not working now. That's just typical, that is. Anyway, no worries. All right, guys, look, you know what? I've been fucking around here for an hour and 3/4. So what I'll probably do is I'm probably going to get out of here for the night. We will definitely pick this up tomorrow. I actually feel like I need to shut down my whole computer and leave it start up again because I feel like it's been on for the last year. Jesus, there's definitely dust in here. So I need to sort that out because that's bad. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me. We will catch up with the rest of the stuff tomorrow. I'm pretty tired and it's gone way past my bedtime. So I got to get the fuck out of here. I will catch you guys tomorrow evening. This was a lot of fun. I had an absolute ball. Before I go, Bill Smith says, I would like you to be the dog. I will try to do that tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow. And yeah, let's do something like that. Love you says, be back soon. Thank you so much indeed. MAA says, thank you, Irish Demon. Thank you too. And thank you all so much for your kind comments and your laughs. It's so much fun. Jessica Russell's got a premiere in 15 minutes. Go check that out, folks. That'd be absolutely awesome. Samuel, thank you so much for you being here as well. Carrie B, I hope you have a fantastic night as well. You too, Flaky Jake. Gary, good night to you. Kimmy Dawn, a very good night to you as well. And you too, Michelle Grant. Diver Dan says, time to like, sub, and tickle Demon's bell. End. Nice. Kimmy Dawn, again, thank you. Purple Rain, thank you very much indeed. Canadian Chick says, you make me smile, thanks. And you all make me smile too. You really, really do. I really do appreciate it. Mark the sarcastic law student, thank you so much indeed. And Dr. Nimrod reckons I should feck off because I'm some kind of bogger. But unlike Costello, I'm not from Tipperary, so not a bogger. Thank you so much, Amanda Robb from Peterborough in Ontario, Canada. Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate it. Nicholas Cage, I'll work on that. I promise I'll work on that one. Love a Canuck, I'll definitely check my email. Thank you very much indeed. Andrea D as well there. You have a fantastic night. Jess is over 2,000 subs now. Congratulations, Jess. That's absolutely awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Let me see here now. Dawn Sugars, good night to you. I hope you have a fantastic one. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get the frack out of here. We'll catch you all tomorrow for a bit of crack. It'll be a bit of fun. Tomorrow, we're just going to have a look at some funny videos. And yeah, we'll just have a bit of crack, as they say. Thank you all so much for joining me. I did actually load the outro tonight. Sláinte. Wait, scratch that. Paul Rue Moore for 179 says, see you soon. Don't be a stranger. I won't be. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. This time, absolutely, Sláinte. Have a great night. And thank you all so much for joining me.